Hello student, how are you? Fine, perfect. Assalamu alaikum. Uh, uh, Last time we have to discuss about the parameter and statistics. The statistic, sorry. Okay. So I think so. आपने उसको थोड़ा सा रिवाइज किया होगा नोट्स के और जो है नोट्स में गाँव तो हमसे देखी होंगी आपने. Now we are moving to the next topic. Not on the next topic. I differentiate between. I'm showing you the differentiate between the new topic. No, this is not a new topic. It's a differentiate between parameter and statistic. Past paper में questions आए हुए हैं. Write down the difference between the parameter and the statistics. So how to show the presentation of yourself. First thing is this, both in the parameter and in statistics, you must be write the definition of the parameter or statistic. I think so. I know. I explain the definition of parameter. Any calculated value which comes from population is called parameter, and any calculated value which comes from sample is called statistic. I think so. It is the enough definition of parameter or statistic. It is all in your front of the screen. The definition is explained more than all of the things. Okay, this is the first point of the parameter. Okay, so I think so. Now moving to the next point. Firstly, you focus that it is by the, my just focus my laser pointer. Okay, it is denoted by the Greek letter such as mean and standard deviation. This is a mean in the parameter, which shows mu. The sign is pronounced to be mu, and the sign is this is the sigma. Okay, in the parameter, in term of parameter. Okay, now, so this is the Greek letter. This is the Greek letter, such as mean and standard deviation. Now, according to the in the statistic, it is denoted by Latin word such as mean x bar. This shows mean x bar. It's also be a mean, and standard deviation is denoted by SD. Both have the mean and standard deviation. In the second point, both have the mean and standard deviation. But in the Greek letter for the parameter, we show that it mu and it's the sigma. But in the statistics, we show that we see that the denoted sign is mean by using x bar, and standard deviation is using SD. Okay, is this clear? यहाँ तक ये बात क्लियर हो गई है? चलें देखें. Third point, the value of parameter remains same. Why remains same? Why remains same? We are talking about C3. We are talking about some class, and the whole class is the population of that class. The whole class is the total population of whole class. So I think so in a class there are 53 students in that class. So if we calculated any value from all the 53 students remain same. But as compared to in the statistics department, we show that the value of statistic vary from sample to sample, because in that case, in the definition of statistic, in the statistic we calculate any calculated value which comes from sample. So sample to sample, sometime 5 people we have collect, and the measure to the height of the students, and the other sample and the other 5 sample is collected. So we calculate the height of the sample. So I think so if both sample height is different, both sample side height is different, the average of both uh, sample height is different. ठीक है ना, इसका मीन निकालें अब एक ग्रुप का, तो उस ग्रुप 5 ग्रुप में उसका जो मीन होगा वो अलग होगा, और दूसरे सैंपल का जो मीन होगा वो क्या होगा, अलग होगा। अगर मैं पूरी क्लास का मीन निकालूं, अगर मैं पूरी क्लास का मीन निकालूं, मीन एवरेज हाइट निकालूं, तो वो क्या होगी, वो सेम होगी, वो फिक्स होगी, इट इज फिक्स्ड वैल्यूज। So that's why in the third point we said that the value of parameter remains same because it's calculated from the population, and the statistic and said that the value of the statistic vary from sample to sample. Because of sample we have collected the 5 student, and then to the 5 student, then to the five student. There are the divisional values in the in a statistic. Here's clear. तमाम चीज़ें क्लियर हैं यहाँ पे। Any issue in these points? No? Okay. Good. Good point. Good point. Yes. Yes. Exactly. I have to. I have already said that the parameter is calculated from the population, and the statistic. In statistic, any calculated value which comes from sample is called statistic. Yes. Okay. Now move to the next point. Here we show that the 3 points. Okay. Now the fourth point is the example. An example. Just to focus the example number 1 on both sides. First, we talking about observe my laser on your screen. First, we're talking about the parameter, examples of parameter. Population of an employee of an organization. Population of employee of an organization is parameter because we calculated from population. That's why is in parameter. Average salary of the employee of an organization. Average salary. So average salary, we are talking about the average salary. So average salary of the employee of the organization is different. That's why it is in statistic. Second point. Population of books in a library. Population in books in a library. This is the population of books in the library. How many books in the library? The total books in the library. But other side, we have to say that the proportion of books on statistics in a library. I think so. It's a parts of population. The Department of Statistics is the parts of a population. That's why the books on the library, they are the Department of Statistics. The whole course in all the whole books in the by the reference of the statistics in the shelf of the statistics department. Okay, so there are so many departments in the library: accounts, economics, science, mathematics, O level, A level. I think so. ECAT, GMAT, and something more. So there are so many departments: economics, banking. There are so many departments in our library. Okay, I think so. You have done 2 points. Here is another point: population of fishes in lake. These are, I think, these are the examples of population because of the value which comes from the population. That's why we put the example in parameter. Okay, clear? Is there any query? Is there any query? No? Okay, now, great. Clapping for you. Good. Shabash. So, now, moving to the next point. What is the next point? Uh, at this area, now we are talking about the types of statistics. The types of statistics. Uh, there are two types of statistics. First one is descriptive statistics, and the second one is inference statistics. First, we talking about the descriptive statistics. This is the type of statistics. There are two types of statistics. Number one is descriptive statistics, and the number two is inferential statistics. First, we talking about the descriptive statistics. Just to read the paragraph and understand what it showing something. ये क्या कहना चाहते हैं पैराग्राफ जो है वो क्या कहना चाहता है आपसे. First to read carefully, one by one word, all the words in this definition is very important for us. Done? Have you read it? Okay. Now I'm describing this types of statistics. The branch of the statistics devoted to the organization, summarization, and description of data set is called descriptive statistics. In this definition, it focuses that devoted to the organization, summarization, and description of data. It's all about talking about that. It's all about all topics about talking about data. Devoted to data in the organization, summarization of data, and description of data. Three important statements in this in this definition. First thing is this: okay, you must be organize your data. First thing is this: you must be organize your data. And then summarization. Summarization means you can summarize the data. You can summarize the data. And description of data. If you have to summarize the data, you first of all you have to first to have the description of data. Okay, what is the data? Is why we call the data? Said all of the things. ओके, डेटा को ऑर्गेनाइज कैसे करना है, डेटा को समराइज करना है और डेटा को डिस्क्राइब करना है. ठीक है ना. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का मतलब डेटा अरेंज फॉर्म में हो, अरेंज हो. समराइज मतलब जितनी भी चीजें पूरा आपने काम किया उसको थोड़े से हिस्सों में क्या कर दें, समराइज कर दें. कॉम्प्रिहेंशन याद है, इंग्लिश कॉम्प्रिहेंशन. Write down the summary of this paragraph. Comprehension. So this is the summarization of data. I have one question from you. The term summarization and the term conclusion. both are same thing or not? Both are same thing or not? Summarization and conclusion. Hmm. Yes, yes, you can. You can say on the chat box, why are you waiting? Yes, you can. Hmm. Is there any difference between the summarization and conclusion? Is there any difference between the summarization and the conclusion? Yes or not? You say, I don't want to give you. You are explaining of this. No. My question is this: summarization of data and the conclusion of data both are same or not? Just this. You say yes, so I suppose summarization and conclusion are same thing. You say no, so I will say that the summarization and conclusion both are different things. So you say, just say yes or no. Okay, okay, yes. Uh, there are huge difference between summarization and conclusion. Not a small difference, not a small difference, huge difference. In my opinion, I think so. It's a huge description between difference between the summarization and the conclusion. In the summarization, we summarize something. In the summarization, we summarize some data. We are talking about data. तो I think so कि हम जिसकी बात कर रहे हैं हम उसको क्या करेंगे, समराइज करेंगे. कोई भी चीज है, कोई भी स्टेटमेंट है, अगर वो इफ दे आर टू और थ्री, इफ दे कंज्यूम 2 or 3 pages, I am saying that you are summarize the data. I think so you must be convert into in one page. This is the summarization. And what is talking about the conclusion? Conclusion. Mm, yes, yes, yes. Uh, exactly, exactly. You perform very well. Your opinion is very important for me because I am with you or you are with me in this communication. So now I think so. The conclusion is is the result is showing the result of something. If we're talking about the conclusion of data, so I tell the total result of the data, the result of the data. So summarization means summarize something. Conclusion means what about the opinion? What about the result of your whole data? What about the result of whole data? That is called conclusion. You must be conclude this if in this definition. So, so this descriptive statistics says that we must be organize the data, summarize the data, and description of data. Description of data matlab means description in huge length. Clear है? Is this clear to all of you? Okay. Now read it. Now read it. In this definition, I can also say that all of the statement in all of the statement, most of the words are very important for to describing the inferential statistics. It is very difficult when you will in bachelor's, so you have to just you have to uh, submit the thesis in inferential statistics. So many so many students have to contact me and then say that what is this in inferential statistics and how to calculate this, how to this. So it is very important to you in future. Okay, now we are talking about inferential statistics, the branch of statistics concerned with using sample data. First important thing is you must be see my laser on your screen. You must be see my laser on my screen. The first is statement go, you must be underlined to this statement. You must be underlined in this statement. The first statement, important term is sample data. By using sample data. In inferential statistics, we all talking about the sample data. We all talking about the with sample of data. Okay. Now the first word is, what is the first word important? Sample data. Sample data. Okay. Now move. To make an inference about a population is called inferential statistics. The second term is very important, inference. So the first word is sample data and the second word is inference. So in both words, is very important for inferential statistics. In inferential statistics, say that we are talking about the sample data. We are talking about the sample data. In sample data, uh, your answer will be accurate or not. My question is, in sample data, by using sample data, the answer of calculation is accurate or reasonable. क्या कहते हैं आप लोग? Reasonable होना चाहिए या फिर accurate होना चाहिए? Yes. Great job, great job, great job, great job. Good, shabash. And what about the term inference? Anyone knows the meaning of inference in there? Yes, yes. You can be search on Google. I don't problem in by your side. You can be. Yes, you have a lot of option. If you don't know uh, what is inference, you just type inference, the meaning of this inference. You must be see that in this statement, inference show that the prediction of data. Inference means prediction, अंदाजा लगाना, prediction about a population is called inferential statistics. So in this definition, inferential statistics means you must be observe the sample data by using the sample data. You must be predict the data in population. जैसे कि हमने 5 बच्चों को क्लास से बाहर क्लासेस लाइक किया किसके लिए? क्विज कंपटीशन के लिए, ठीक है ना? हमने प्रेडिक्ट किया कि ये हमारी क्लास जीत के लेके आएंगे, मतलब ये मतलब कोई भी क्लास हमारी हो, कोई भी क्लास का कोड हो, तो वो क्लास जीत के आएगी। तो अगर वो 4 बच्चे जीत के आते हैं ना, वो 4 बच्चे जीत के आते हैं, तो इसका मतलब पूरी क्लास उसमें आया था कि भाई इस क्लास से जो है वो बच्चा विन करके आया है। तो इसका मतलब क्या हो गया कि हमने जो सिलेक्शन की है वो किसी किसी पर्टिकुलर पर्सन ने की होगी। सो द डिपार्टमेंट इज द ब्रांच ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स कंसर्न विथ, ब्रांच ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स जो है वो कंसर्न कर रहा है सैंपल डेटा को, और सैंपल डेटा को यूज करते हुए वो क्या कर रहा है, उसको प्रेडिक्शन कर रहा है इन द पॉपुलेशन, फॉर द पॉपुलेशन। So this is the meaning of the inferential statistics. You must be use sample data, and by using the sample data, you must be predict for the population. चावल परचेस किया था, चावल का सैंपल देखा, और चावल का सैंपल देख के हमने कहा कि हमें 5 kg राइस यही वाला दे दो। तो इसका मतलब हमने सैंपल लिया, और सैंपल लेके हमने प्रेडिक्ट किया कि जो नेक्स्ट 5 kg मैं परचेस कर रहा हूँ वो कहाँ से निकालेगा, वो पॉपुलेशन में से निकालेगा, और 5 kg मुझे परचेस करके मुझे दे देगा, मैं मैं उसकी पेमेंट कर दूंगा। दिस इज द बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल टू अंडरस्टैंड द इन्फ्लुएंशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स। Any problem in this statement? Okay, you see that the example code. This is the population. This is the population, and we conduct the sample. We conduct the sample and predict that the whole the sample is the same of this population. Is you can observe that the direction is this from population to sample. We calculate the sample, the answer will be goes to the population. Okay, क्लियर है? सैंपल हमने कलेक्ट किया, सैंपल से हमने डेटा कलेक्ट किया और सैंपल पे कैलकुलेशन की, और एक अंदाजा लगाया, प्रेडिक्शन की कि पॉपुलेशन जो है वो ऐसी है हमारी। ठीक है ना? आप कोई भी एरिया ले लें, कोई भी मिसाल के तौर पे कोई भी इफ यू सेलेक्ट एनी particular area in Gulshan, you must be said that some type of people, you must be meet in some type of people in Gulshan area. So you must be feel that where is you from? Where is you from? So the other person said Gulshan. So I said, oh yeah, because all of the person that usually select this, उनकी सिलेक्शन जो डिफरेंट होती है, उनकी जो बात करने का अंदाज होता है डिफरेंट होता है। So I compare to the Liaquatabad, I compare to the Lalukhet, and there are so many areas, no? So you must be observe that the sample by using to collect the sample, and then you predict the where's come from. Okay, clear? Picture clearly. This is also the part of inferential statistics. First, we convert it into sample and making the conclusion about population. First, we conclude first we select the sample representative into sample, and then making conclusion about population. Okay, I think so it is enough for today. If you have any query, you must be asked to me in chat box, and you knows my I think so you have a second year students, we have some groups, so you can be discuss with me. Okay, any query? No? Okay. Thank you for watching, and must be uh, learn about this by from notes by this thing. I will win notes just because of you have learned to start learning from that notes. uh, I think so you must be and learn by the notes from as soon as possible. Okay, okay, guys. I think so. It's enough for today, and then uh, till the next class, take care yourself and remember me in your prayers. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.